I'm High Heel Knight. Welcome to my channel. This is my movie review of Jumanji: The Next Level. It is the third film in the Jumanji film franchise. The teenagers from the previous movie are now a little older. They've all gone off to college for their first year, but they've come back home for their winter break. Spencer, the leader of the teenagers the previous time around, isn't feeling really great about himself. It seems that his friends have all been making the most of their first year at college, where he's just been meandering around. So Spencer decides to jerry-rig the Jumanji video game and place himself back into the game in order to hopefully be strong and brave and powerful as he was before and feel great about himself. Now his friends, they remember that Jumanji is impossible to complete on a single player. It's not a single player game. So they reluctantly go into the video game to find Spencer and rescue him. But there are some problems. First of all, the video game has changed. There are new levels, there's new villains, and a new MacGuffin for them to find. And Spencer's grandfather and his grandfather's best friend have been sucked into the game as well. Now, these old gentlemen have probably never even touched a video game in their lifetimes, so it takes a really long time for them to understand what Jumanji is, what the rules of a video game are, and what they're supposed to do in this weird, bizarre situation. So in this review, I'll mention a couple things I liked about the movie and a couple things I didn't like about the movie. And it's going to be very easy for me because what I enjoyed about this film is just improvements of what came beforehand, and what I disliked of this film is things that are worse than what was beforehand. So starting with what I like, the action is amazing, the special effects are amazing, the thrills are amazing, it's really cool and fun, and more importantly, the avatars are now in mixed up bodies. Again, because the game was jerry-rigged, not everyone goes back to where they originally were. So just seeing the interplay of these change up characters is really great. Especially when it comes to Kevin Hart. The previous time around, I didn't feel like Kevin Hart was playing a different person inside of his body. I felt like Kevin Hart was playing Kevin Hart. So this time around with the mix-up, Kevin Hart gets to really be different people and really get to perform just like all the other actors who are being avatars in this movie. So that's something that's really thrilling and great for me. But on the negatives, what frustrated me previously was that the filmmakers aren't respecting what it means to make a video game world. A video game world has rules and consistent rules. So here, the rules that just come and go and fit the plot more than fitting what the rules of a video game would be. For instance, going back to the Kevin Hart character, the avatar is a zoologist, and now he has a new ability called linguistics. So he's able to talk to a horse and talk to a camel, and that's not a spoiler, it's in the trailer. But there are plenty of other animals in the video game, and he doesn't seem to be able to talk with them. So what's the rule about him talking to animals? Can he talk to friendly animals, to hooved animals, to animals that the heroes could potentially ride? What's the rule? Or with their weaknesses, when Ruby Roundhouse, her weakness is venom, so if she gets venomized, she instantly dies. Mouse's weakness is cake. If he eats cake, he instantly dies. So in this movie, the professor's character, his weaknesses are heat, sun, and sand, and the first level takes place on a desert. So that character should be dying or at least, incapacitated, but no, he just complains about it being hot. And again, that's in the trailer. Plus the villains, there are new villains in here, and there are rules that break against what a video game would treat their villains. I won't mention it because it would be spoilers, but it just goes back to that annoyance of these rules just change and get enforced as convenient to the plot, as opposed to saying, okay, we've made a video game, let's figure out how things are going to work in a video game. Plus, it still doesn't make sense that characters can die before the levels start. I mean, people make all types of crazy levels in Super Mario Maker, but the levels has to start before the character can die. So that's just something that's really, really frustrating. So as far as my verdict, if you enjoyed the previous film, you'll probably like this film. If you dislike the previous film, you'll probably dislike this film, because Jumanji: The Third Level is as good as the previous movie. So with that stated, I did enjoy it very much overall, but again, those frustrations, and with that, I give Jumanji: The Next Level a B- grade. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Be sure to share whatever comments you like in the comment section. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, or dislike, share, and subscribe. Once again, I'm High Hero Knight. Thank you for watching, and until next time, shall we play a game?